Thanks very much for joining us at haulonhomes.ca. This is a video blog, and we're doing an information blog today with Jonathan Bullivant, who's the mortgage specialist with Royal Bank in St. Catharines. Well, actually all of Niagara, I would assume. First off, maybe you could just tell us how long you've been doing this.
I've been down in St. Catharines for the last 10 years, but overall I've been doing it for 20 years. I'm the senior mortgage specialist here in the region. Basically, I specialize out of the St. Catharines, but being a roving mortgage specialist, you know that I'll travel wherever your clients take me. I prefer to meet the clients actually really at their home, Rich, just because it's a comfort level for them. They certainly feel more relaxed, and we are offering our services that we are mobile. So I just find people are a lot more relaxed. I'm certainly more relaxed, and when it's a beautiful day, nothing's better than getting out the car to go and see the client.
So let's talk about interest rates. They're lowest in 50 years, is that correct? And why are they so low?
Well, they are. I think this is the lowest that they've ever been in the history of them tracking the interest rate. The reason that they're low is you can see what's happening down into the States is really stalling the market. So to stimulate the growth in the selling of houses, the government has been kind enough to keep the interest rates down for us.
Right.
Now, we're fortunate enough here in Canada that we didn't fall into the same traps that they did into the States. So our economy, and especially our housing market, has managed to maintain, and we haven't been as badly bruised as they have, let's say, down in the States. What I've noticed is that the first-time home buyers have really come out of the woodwork. There's so many incentives now for the first-time home buyers. We have the savings of the $2,000 land transfer tax that they don't have to pay.
Right.
There's a $750 credit that you can apply towards your taxes for your lawyer's costs. And basically now it's at the point where it's actually cheaper to own than it is to rent.
Right.
Traditionally, rates have never been this low. A combination of what you had just mentioned with the housing prices coming down and the interest rates being so low, first-timers are having the confidence to go out there and purchase a house, and that is really keeping us all going right now.
Because right now, I mean, say with the normal 5% down on a $200,000 house, their monthly mortgage is going to be what?
Well, if you include the taxes, and mostly taxes in St. Catharines on a price that of $200,000, you're probably looking around $2,500. You're probably ending up about $1,000 a month with principal, interest, and taxes on an interest rate of 3.8% based on a 30-year amortization.
Yeah, you can talk about how much they can save between weekly payments and monthly payments.
If you're getting paid weekly, then I would strongly suggest that you set up your payment as weekly. If you're getting paid bi-weekly, I would do the same thing. Monthly is not something that I would encourage unless you're on a monthly payment plan or your income is monthly. Most people that go monthly usually are on a fixed income, they're retired, or it's an investment property where they're getting their money once a month from their tenants. Absolutely, you will save more money by going weekly or bi-weekly. There's not much savings between weekly and bi-weekly, but there's definitely a bigger savings between bi-weekly versus monthly.
Right. And why would someone go from a 25-year amortization to a 35-year?
Most of the reasons that the people are going to that, Rich, is really it gives you more buying power. As you know, as you spread a debt over a longer period of time, it frees up more money to you, maybe getting that house that might have been your second purchase or your third purchase. Now you can actually get your dream house on your first purchase, and that's not a bad idea. Most people that are younger don't carry as much debt in their early 20s as they do when they get to be in their late 20s or early 30s. So they'll buy the big house now, knowing that the value is going to go up, knowing that they probably won't be there for 35 years, but at least by spreading it out that far, it enables them to purchase that house. So you're going to save on the second move, the land transfer tax, unfortunately the real estate cost, but that's why some people are taking the 35-year amortization.
Yeah, good, excellent. The bangs you hear, the bank is not being robbed, so that's a good thing.
Yes.
I think that's about it for now. This has been certainly a great motivator for people sometimes that might be renting right now and may be thinking about looking into a purchase for the first time. I think from the next blogs that we'll do with Jonathan, we'll maybe get into some equity issues and things like that as far as what you can get out of your house at that time. So I'd like to thank you very much for joining us today.
Rich, always good to see you now.
My pleasure.
Next meeting.
Thanks very much for your time.
Cheers.
We'll see you again.